So I'm here to review Josh Krieger's paper, Can Military Role 1 Practitioners Maintain Their Skills Working at the Civilian Level 1 Trauma Centers, a retrospective cross-sectional study published in the U.S. Army Medical Journal this past month. You can see it here. So before I delve into the data, I definitely need to reiterate the fact that these are my opinions only. Also, this paper is probably only applicable to most of my military listeners, probably not so much the civilian listeners. Previous data we published demonstrated that military practitioners really cannot maintain their clinical skills at the military treatment facilities, even the larger medical centers. This is even more pronounced at the smaller MTFs, where I can state from personal experience, being at Fort Polk, there really is insufficient volume of sick patients to maintain your skills, including both procedural skills and critical thinking skills. Anecdotally, in my 2 years of practicing in the emergency department there, I had 1 intubation total. No central lines, no chest tubes, no cricothyrotomies, no thoracotomies, no serious burns, no transvenous pacers, and no procedural sedations. In fact, at the time, the emergency department there was not even credentialed to do procedural sedations. The smaller facilities represent kind of really glorified urgent care centers where critical procedures such as intubations and managing complicated critically ill patients is just non-existent. At the larger facilities, the trainees take priority for procedural skills. To address some of this, the Army has developed a list of individual critical task lists for each specialty. While I do think this is a step forward in the right direction, as it can help to identify what are the critical skills we need in order to be deployment ready, there still exists a significant gap in how to achieve sufficient volume of those particular skills in order to meet the ICTL requirements. I'm hard-pressed to find any physician that thinks that simulation training is sufficient for maintaining your skills. In this paper, he specifically sought to compare the volume of select critical procedural skills at a civilian level 1 trauma center and compare that to the skills frequently utilized in the deployed emergency department. He utilized a data set from the DODTR as well as the trauma registry at the civilian center, comparing military-age trauma patients 18 to 35 years of age. The primary difference noted was that the preponderance of explosive trauma was within the military registry, but otherwise the demographics were very similar, including injury severity scores. At the civilian facility, he found 1 ICTL for every 1.84 patients versus 1 ICTL for every 1.52 patients in the military registry. His data suggests that the volume of critical procedures performed at the civilian trauma center were similar to that of the deployed emergency department, suggesting that the MIL-CIV collaboration can serve as an opportunity for military practitioners to maintain their clinical skills in preparation for deployment. His data supports the use of these collaborations for maintaining a ready medical force. This paper is open access on the MIL-CIV journal website. I will also post a link. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.